All right, what's going on, everybody? I'm back with another video. Happy New Year's to everybody. 2024 is in full effect. Everybody, I hope you all have a great New Year's. Start the year off right, very productive, very healthy, and I hope everybody just enjoys it and starts on the right foot. But let's get into this video I'm making right now. I'm making this video on the top 5 most popular decks that you'll see at the beginning of 2024. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's keep these videos going so everybody could, stay on top of the meta game as far as, tips and, everything that can help your competitive gameplay. That's really what I want the channel to be about, competitive gameplay. Also collecting every now and then, but I just want to help the community and help the players get better. Let's start with the first deck. First deck, I think will be most popular is Sky Striker. The reason why I say Sky Striker, this deck focuses on spells, and this Yu-Gi-Oh game right now has a lot of power spells in it, and I think this deck right here will be able to manipulate and take advantage of all the spells that's in the card in the game right now. We have a Snatch Steel coming back. We have Change of Heart. We have a Upstart Goblin coming back to 3. That they're gonna abuse that card. We have Triple Tactics Silence. We have Triple Tactics Thrust. We have so many power spells in the game. This deck is going to be a force to reckon with. I know a lot of people are going to come up with a lot of variants and stuff like that. Also, Orchid Sky Striker, maybe, just this deck right here will be able to abuse a lot of things that's going on in the game right now. This was a top tier deck, many years ago, and I think it's going to come back, and I think it's going to be a force and a problem. This is the number one deck that I think is going to take over 2024 at the beginning of the year, Sky Strikers. The second deck, it's not really a deck, but it's an engine, the Horus engine. This engine has been splashed in many decks, tier elements, what's the other, Therions, all kind of level 8, crazy decks or whatever. This deck right here, these engines right here, the Horus engine is able to be splashed and be able to take advantage of a lot of things that's going on in the game right now. You have a lot of XCs monsters that, could just come out of nowhere. The zombie vampire, a lot of powerful cards that can just come out of nowhere and just help certain decks get that push that they need to be a top meta contender. So I think the Horus engine will be a top, competitor to help a lot of decks just get over that, hill that they need to become top decks in the meta game. And I think Horus will be able to do that. Number 3, these aren't in any specific order. It's just my top 5. Fire Kings. Fire King, I think, will be the best deck coming out at early 2024. We had the Promethean Princess coming. A lot of other fire cards coming. Fire support. We just seen the Flame Swordsman get like a little support. I don't know if that's going to be able to be mixed in this deck, but it's still fire support. Fire support. The fire cards are going to be very powerful starting 2024. I hope everybody picked up their wanted engine and everything else that's going to be needed, because this Fire King deck is going to be maybe the best deck in the format so far. So I think this is going to be, another deck that's going to compete and just hands down be everywhere. So you all need to prepare, read every card, and make sure you're on top of things. The next deck, I think, or next engine is the Orchis engine. We got Heart Power back. Thank you. But, Orchis will be definitely a competitor. It was a top strategy back in the days, and now that we got Hot Roar back, you can mix this into many other decks. You can mix it into tier elements. You can mix it into so many other graveyard decks that I think the Orchis engine will come back and it will be just like it never left. I don't think Konami made a mistake, but I think Konami made a good decision on bringing it back to shake the metagame up and give a new a breath of fresh air into the game, and give other people other strategies that they could think about and work on, and change the game up a little bit. Anything that could change the game up and make the game fresh, I think is really, really good. So I'm glad that Heart Power is back, and the Orchis engine and the Orchis decks will be able to come back and be able to play. And that's my take on the Orchis archetype. And then last but not least, Tearlaments. Tearlaments got hit, with the Kelbeck and the other card, the mill 5 cards, but I think Tearlaments won't go anywhere. It'll still be viable. I think the Light Sworn cards are coming out, so that's going to be able to have a good mix. But my thing is, Tearlaments would never go nowhere unless they just outright ban the card and ban the deck and just get rid of it altogether. The fusion from the graveyard effect is just so powerful. There are so many cards that'll be able to mill I think tier cash is still at 3. You know, as long as we have these cards that are still lingering around that'll be able to help this tier limit strategy, just mill cards and just go off. As long as they get like those first couple mills, this deck right here could just, you know, snowball into something crazy. Like I said, the Horus engine helps this, the Orcus engine helps this. So many powerful cards in the game that could just help this deck stay alive, and I think that's the reason why this deck will be one of the top popular decks in the beginning of 2024. And I think it's not gonna go anywhere, even though they hit the Kelbeck and the other mill card. It's not gonna go anywhere. The deck is just so powerful. You can mix it with so many stuff that it's just hard to beat. And I think that, you know, you need those power cards like Shifter and any cards that can manipulate the graveyard that'll help you, you know, get a sort of a hand a step ahead. I think that'll help against the tier limits deck, but I don't think it's going anywhere. But let me make an honorary mention right now, and that honorary mention will be the Runic engine and Runic decks. I think the Runic engine is very powerful. You'll be able to just replenish your hand and draw so many cards that you can mix this deck with almost anything. The Runic Bestial, shout out Joshua Smith. He was able to, you know, win the YCS with this, and many people have been playing that deck and been mixing it with many things. I've seen a Runic Orcus, all kind of Runic cards. You got Runic Sky Striker. The game of Yu-Gi-Oh is so crazy now that you could just mix these cards with any deck and it'll be able to work. And that's why I just laugh about the game. The game is so good. The cards are so powerful, but it's very strategic, and you could just add and mix these cards and just come up with anything that you want, and you could be very creative and create your own deck, your own theme, and be able to win nowadays. So the Runic engine is very powerful. Do not sleep on it. It's going to be an honorary mention on this list. You know, this I would put in the 6th place, but the Runic engine is going nowhere. Just to be able to just draw so many cards every turn, on your turn, your opponent's turn, is just crazy. And you could play quick play spells from your hand. You know, you don't have to set them. They can't be destroyed if they're set or anything like that. That's the crazy part about it. You could play quick play spells from your hand on your turn and your opponent's turn. And I think that's just crazy. But the Runic engine is still here and still alive. So like, comment, subscribe. You know, that's my top 5 most popular, you know, decks and engines that's going to be at the start of 2024. Let me know what you all think in the comments. I will keep the videos coming, and I will let you all know what else I think about this metagame and the few couple months heading up. Shout out to everybody going to YCS Las Vegas. I'll be there at the 3v3, and like, comment, subscribe. You know, check out the videos, and I'll keep them coming. Thank you all very much.